It's Ajay and Ryan on the AandRPodcast.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the AandRPodcast. I am AJ. And my
Did you
chair's
forget
in
it?
No, my
Or was
chair's in
you-
a weird position. Like, this was like sort of resting on my shoulder, and I was like, ugh.
I'm Ryan, by the way. Hi, I'm just adjusting my mic mid thing.
We professional.
Hello. New seating position. Oh, I like it.
One day, should we just like switch? Like, you know the thing when people click and then they switch like clothes? We should do that. Ready? I'm gonna do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Now we should do it on nubbins. Just strip off.
Did you like that? It's funny, isn't it? Thank you. What?
Edit of you naked to look put you on.
That will take time.
Johnny Sins.
But can you please edit some massive guy who's just
Johnny
dead?
Sins.
Yeah.
I'll edit Johnny Sins.
Astronaut. What else has he been?
Doctor, lawyer,
engineer.
He's
got it all, baby.
Of many talents and fertilities. So, do you like Johnny Sins? That is one of life's big questions. And Ryan.
What am I doing? I was doing
I
that
don't
for
know
a
what
bang.
I
I was
was
doing
doing.
that for a bang, but we're not even doing a bang. So.
Ryan, this is a banging segment. Ryan has prepared a segment on his own, and I'm very impressed with him. So I'm going to give him a gold star. I don't have a gold star, but here's your theoretical gold star.
Mate, you need to edit a Mario star that's been just passed to me.
Bro, how much time do you think I have? Oh yes, and then can you edit Godzilla stepping on us both and tearing apart Birmingham
in 4K?
In 4K. Alright, okay, so I want to know about your new
hi.
segment.
I just thought I've stole this from someone else. Obviously, it'd probably be obvious. If I'm not going to say it because I don't know.
Who is it?
No.
Whisper it like this. Who?
Okay.
Who'd you say? Oh, Jack, mate!
No.
Oh.
I said
Jack, mate.
Flapjack.
Flapjack.
Yeah, but I thought he was interesting, so I just thought I'd do it. And nothing's original these days, so fuck off. Don't talk.
It's true. Even you're not original. You're just the result of an accidental shag.
Or non-accidental.
No, accidental.
Oh,
The viewers of ours are accidents.
Well,
your parents don't want you.
You're a result of a doctor mixing.
Right, that's
Right, okay. So, big questions, people. We try and have serious and then some not serious and some sort of educated discussion.
Imagine I just answer them with one-word answers. Yes, no, maybe. Go on.
Be a short episode. Okay, so first one. Obviously, I'm asking myself as well, if that makes sense. We'll both have a.
Sure.
Both have a. We'll talk about it.
Oh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
I'd see, you can see the intent. Right, first one.
Hurry up then.
I like my phone.
Your shit is.
What do you think other people think of you?
Oh, I don't like this.
That is such a stupid fucking gut.
So what do I think other people think of me?
Edit. I said the C word, but I don't think you could hear.
That's fine.
Okay.
What do I think other people think of me?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think.
Pass.
That's what they think. Pass.
What's yours?
What, as in, what do I think about people think about you? Thinking about you,
Okay,
that think about me.
So I'll do what I think people think about me. Then you do what you think people think about
and
me.
then we do
The opposite.
Yeah.
I didn't want you to go through exactly the same way with the other way around, so I just said the opposite. Okay, I think people think I'm quite mysterious, quite
Mysterio.
Mysterio. People think I'm quite secretive. People think I'm quite confident, I guess. People think I'm quite funny. Or try to be funny. Thinks he's funny.
He's slowly just not funny.
Thinks he's definitely not funny. Only makes himself laugh.
Mate, okay, no, keep up the positive ones, man.
I think people think I have small penis.
You give up that energy.
No, I have big dick energy. So, Yeah, I think that's pretty much funny, confident, thinks he's funny. Okay, what do you think people... No, what do you think of yourself? What do you think people think of you? So same question to you.
That guy gave me a brain aneurysm, that did. Computing.
You blue screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, cool. No. I think, from what I do see of people, I don't know. I would say a bit kind of like, not mysterious in like a, oh, wonder what he's doing, in like a probably, I don't really like put myself in centre of attention, so it's a bit kind of like
shy.
Yeah, but not to the point where I'm like, my name's Ryan.
Secluded.
Yeah, just a bit like kind of like
secluded.
Yeah. Depending, I suppose it depends on the group. But other than that, I think just a genuinely sound guy, just sound, is fine with me.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be anything special other than sound.
Okay.
And yeah, down to earth. I like to think until they listen to this.
Okay, what do you think people think of me?
Absolute. I think they think of you as, oh, here we go, it's fucking AJ again. What's he gonna say? That kind of thing. What's he gonna say? What's he gonna do?
That's how I imagine your girlfriend pictures me. That's how I think about it. I'm like, that's probably how mine is me. Yeah.
Yeah. Did I explain it well?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly like
that. Well, because you're your only friend, that's probably what I think. Yeah. He's just turning into a roast. Okay, I think...
Boom, roasted.
People think you're quite a chilled guy.
Just chilled, you know.
Yeah.
Blazing up. I'm not that guy, sorry. I could never be that.
And quite calm, relaxed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quite hip-hop.
And quite uncool.
Very uncool.
And shit at card. Okay. Have you got
Granted.
Do you want to elaborate question? What you got? Do you want to go?
I'm glad we got that one out of the way.
Is there any ones that could be meaner than that one? Because we can get really mean.
No, okay. So this one's a bit of a not a weird one, but like, let's say fear. If fear didn't exist, what would be some of the things you'd like to do? So, like, example, like if you're afraid of heights, would you go skydiving or?
I'm not really. I don't think I'm really scared of anything irrational. Heights don't really faze me.
So, trying to think. I'm not scared of prison. Could a murder pit?
No, I don't think I'm really scared of much. Like, in terms of irrationally, like, if fear didn't exist, would I want to go into a batch of poisonous spiders? Probably not, because I could die.
Yeah, but
so it's like
something more like, I don't know, like climate.
I talked to a girl for the first time. If fear didn't exist, I'm very scared of that.
No, but maybe just more like, I don't know, putting this out. I'm not saying this particularly about you, but I'm just giving an example.
Say
putting yourself out there, that kind of thing. No, I'm not saying this about...
No. This guy has it.
No, as in like, someone like, I don't know, just... This is very creepy. Just like, go and pub on your own.
Fucking creep.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example of...
No, because I think we've already had this conversation where I literally don't have a problem going to a pub and sitting on my own, or going to a restaurant or ordering food on my own.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
No.
So I don't really have an answer to that question, because anything that I'm scared of will probably kill me, so I wouldn't...
Yeah, unless... Yeah, but things like... I don't know, man. We can't elaborate because it's too much of a shit
you have to answer?
I would probably do more things like... More things like? Is that a thing? Things more like skydiving or...
Oh, do you not like heights?
No.
You hate them? Do you like roller coasters?
No, not really. I'd go on more roller coasters if I was...
That's a good answer.
If
I like roller coasters.
Yeah.
Why are you scared of roller coasters?
Heights.
But,
and things going wrong. Dying.
Yeah, but like you're more likely to die in your car. You're like, no, I'm scared of my car.
Yeah, but I have control over my car. So if I die, you have choke.
Okay, what about like a plane? You got planes?
That's a weird
Trains,
one.
buses.
Trains isn't a.
Buses.
That's not height though.
Yeah, but you're not in control.
I know. I'm not scared of not being in control, but I'm scared of.
You're just a massive control freak. You're a massive Sigma male.
Basically, I need to be Thanos.
Yeah.
Like planes is one of them because obviously it doesn't feel like you're flying. And also because I'm not a. Some people are proper have a fear of flying, innit? But I don't think because I've been on holiday when I was little, and it's not like I've been on planes quite a lot.
Like if you're gonna die, you're gonna die. There's no point being scared of it.
Yeah, but I don't think like that when I'm on the plane. I think, shit, I can't get out now.
For some reason, I had a weird thought. So like when I was on a plane last, I imagined like, what if a missile just fucking rips this thing up right now? Yeah, like because there was that joke in. So I was watching Come Fly With Me on the plane.
Oh my god! And how many planes do you think crashed?
Yes, that exact segment. And how many planes do you think crashed in an accidental missile launch? Only 4. So I was like, what if I'm one of those 4? And I was like, what a weird thought. And then I was like, I'm standing on this, but 2 feet. If I'm standing 2 feet low, I'd be fucking falling. So it's just a very weird thought to have on a plane. So maybe I'm psychotic.
I think it's mad thinking about how planes exist and that.
Don't take this deep. Don't take this deep. Please go to the next question.
It's not that deep, bro.
It's not that deep, bro. You're violent, cuz.
That's going to sound like an edit, but it wasn't even.
That's just generally.
Jamie, I can go to the deep register.
Fucking hell, right. So, if you achieved everything you set out to achieve, how would you feel? Would you feel like...
Excellent. Well, no, but there's no...
No, but would you feel like... what do we do now?
Well, there's never a list that would ever stop. Do you know what I mean?
So you don't have a list?
No, I have a list, but it's just going to keep growing.
As you get older and evolve.
Exactly.
Something
so like, wherever I pass this set of exams, I'll do the next set and become the next thing, and then if I've conquered everything in that field, then I'd move into a different field.
Conquered.
and then I'll soon colonise a nation, and I'll call it AJ's Town.
The original.
Like to be the mayor?
The mayor.
The mayor.
What?
I do institute prima nocta.
I swear we've talked about me being.
Yeah. Well, no, I think we said what would we do, and I said I'd reinstitute prima nocta. Do you remember that one?
What was prima nocta again? I remember the word, but I can't remember what it means.
Prima nocta is when it was like an olden day thing. I think we've explained this before, and it's like when the king deflowers every bride on their wedding night. God. So I will institute prima nocta in my rule.
That is awful.
And a deflower. Okay, next. Was that the same question? Was it?
I think it just obviously it's a if, not a. I won't know.
Let's say if I accomplish everything I want to.
Would you just be like?
I'd be so happy.
I'd be happy.
I'd look back and be like, look at all this shit I've done. I'm fucking great. I'm fucking cool.
And that's it. You wouldn't be like, I'm bored now. What do you do?
What do you mean? No, because you never be bored. There's always new stuff to do, and there's always Marvel films coming out, so I think I'll be okay.
I'm glad we answered that.
What about you?
I don't know because I haven't achieved anything.
Literally.
No.
I wouldn't know. What's it like to achieve something?
What's it like to be a winner? I think if I never had something to kind of be like, right, I'm kind of heading towards this, or I don't know.
When you're like 65, 70, you've made all the money you can make. You've had your babies, and you've raised them to be upstanding men and women of this fine community.
Yeah.
Then you just have to be happy. If you keep looking for fulfillment, you're never going to get it. So don't look for fulfillment. Live in the now.
Brings me on to how long is your now?
What do you mean?
As in, like, if you said, if someone
is that the next question?
Yeah. If so,
bullshit.
No. If someone said to you, can you do this for me now? And you went, yeah, okay. How long? When's now for you? Is it 5-10 minutes? Is it right now? Or
so if I say I'm living in the now, like that,
no, yeah, just whatever. So
if someone was like, "Are you living in the moment?" How long is that moment?
Yeah.
So living in the moment, I don't my day, that day.
Your day.
Day. So like, you know that expression, carpe diem.
The what?
Carpe diem.
What?
Carpe diem. Is
No.
Latin for seize the day. I believe in that.
Fucking nerd.
You fucking loser. Live in the moment. Who are you?
The Latin expression for
Oh,
seize of
no,
the day is.
everyone has heard of carpe diem. I'm pretty sure it means seize the day. I'm just gonna Google that in case I'm like completely not. I'll be like, oh yes, carpe diem. Otherwise I'll edit it.
Asperger's maybe.
Carpe diem.
I've never heard of that before. I don't study Latin or never.
Carpe diem seize the
Yeah,
day.
that's fine telling me what it
Suck
means,
your mum.
but that doesn't prove how
Suck
many
your
people
mum.
know it.
Suck your mother.
Mumuda.
Suck your mother.
Um,
Anyway, yeah, so carpe diem. So you got to seize the day. You have to live each day to its fullest. You need to go to bed every day and think, I've had a good day.
I don't think that's possible every day.
I think it is.
Nah.
I have a good day every day.
Why isn't it possible?
Why not just stupid? Was that American Psycho? So,
Yeah,
I think every
I
day,
don't-
every day I go to bed.
Have
and
you
I
gone
feel
to bed every day thinking, wow, I've really
accomplished something. I've
seized the day?
Yeah, I've seized the day. I go into work, I punch in 8 hours, I study for 4 hours, go to bed and be like, I've seized this fucking day.
This
Or
day is
I've
mine.
seized this day. I've seized this day, or I've had a good day, so I can have a seized in the future. Not seizure, seize in the future. So you've worked towards the seizure, not seizure, seize of your day later on.
You've worked.
But if I'm living in the now, I'm just focused on today. So today, I'll be like, what goals have I ticked off? Tick, 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 tick.
You do that. I don't do that.
Not like I don't stand in front of my mirror and be like, all right, pal,
Tick, tick.
tick, 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 tick. Oh, you've had a smack, you've had a smack. But you go okay.
Mentally, do you
Like,
go?
in the
tick,
day in the morning? I'm like, what do I need to do today? Then I go to bed and be like, I have done that today. And I go to
Yeah.
bed happy as Larry. People say, how did you fall asleep so easy? Nothing in the mind. I'm brain dead.
It's called Sanix.
No, I make a mental note of like, yeah, I've done that today.
Take a
I
shit.
didn't.
go for a shower.
Cornflakes in the morning.
No, like a mental note, like yeah, I've done that. I've done this.
Completely, mate.
Completed it.
Completely.
I took Woking to the Champions League in 3 seasons. Yeah. Or it's like, oh, I haven't managed to do that today, but I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do this then, and I'll make sure I do it.
And then that's it. I'm like, about to sleep now. If I fall asleep that quickly.
See me, head on the pillow.
Instant.
Yeah,
All the time?
I fall asleep.
How? When was your last bad night's sleep? Never. Not never, but
Not that I can remember.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, mine's like probably like 1 in every 4.
I think that's a good question, actually. Just a general question. How often do you have a bad night's sleep?
Like
As in you just...
once every 3 months, 4 months.
Really? Mine's like 1 in every 5 days.
Because and also I don't wake up in the middle of the night either.
At all?
Never.
Mate.
Hardly ever.
Do you wake up dead on your alarm, or do you wake up just before?
I wake up.
when your alarm goes off.
Well, I wake up at 4:30 and I always end up waking up at 4:28.
Body clock.
But when it's 4:28, I see it's 4:28. Go to sleep for the extra 2 minutes, and then wake up at 4:30.
I can't, mate.
Literally, as soon as I see it's 4:30,
The thing is, when I normally I'm up at 5, but if I see it's like
bait of shit, you gotta be Sigma and wake up at 4:30.
you Neanderthal.
Did you butcher that anymore? Anyway, yes.
Yeah, like if I wake up at like 4:40, I'm like going to sleep, but
In the back of my mind, like, I've got 20 minutes left. I've got 2 minutes left.
Got 90 minutes left, got 80 minutes
Yeah,
left.
I best wake up.
See, that's not me.
No, I can't.
that's not me.
I have once fallen asleep with Joe mid-conversation. I have once fallen asleep with Joe in the same room.
Yeah.
I'm not once fallen asleep with Joe. I was once fallen asleep with Joe in the same room while I was having a conversation
What
with
do you mean?
Look, I was talking, and
Yeah,
by
but
the end of the sentence,
you
I
just-
was asleep.
So you just like,
I didn't
And
know that.
we were watching Captain America: The Winter Soldier. And I was like, and Joe was like, "Oh, what's this one?" And I was like, "And basically, like Hydra is it's like." And I literally just went like that and just went to sleep.
Imagine if
like in your head you were still carrying on, and you woke up, you're like,
and Bucky was like,
in the morning, and Bucky's alive. Yeah, that's how it was. But I just fell asleep and I was like, "Oh, cool." And I literally do it all the time, and people hate it. Because like, how do you fall asleep?
I can't. You must be like, you must have your eyes closed and not realise.
I'm Batman. I'm Dwight Schrute. I can sleep on command. I can also invert my penis. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, mad. I like that little tangent there. Okay, if you didn't know your age, how old do you think you look?
Oh, I think I look 19.
19.
19. And okay, and how old do you think you look?
Well, with the beard or without?
He was the same, mate.
No, not
Come on.
really. I
Okay,
don't
right
think
now,
so.
right now, baby face.
Right now,
Yeah.
fresh.
I've got that.
You say 7?
I think without a beard you look about 17. With a beard you look about 20.
Yeah. Nah.
How do you think I look?
I would say 19, 20 to be honest. Yeah.
I look a bit young.
Well, that's a good thing though. In later years.
Let me flip it around on you mentally. How old do you think you are?
Flip me around.
Let me flip it and lick it and stick it.
Right.
That's what they say. The stamp.
Mentally, how do you mate, 12.
I think I'm like 30.
30.
I think I'm like way
I think
older.
I'm either 12 or 50.
Nonsense.
Not the
so
same.
like when you're wanking, you're 12-year-old. Nonsense.
Yeah, but it's still myself though.
What? You went when you wanked a 14-year-old because you were 14 once. I'm just gonna reset the camera on that. I think mentally I'm probably a lot older than most people our age.
But do you flip though? It's
What?
not like you permanently act 40 years old.
Please just get me a Scotch dear. Oh my back! Oh no.
Is that how 40-year-olds act to you?
Yes. I think yeah.
You can flip
When
it.
I'm-
On demand, you can be 12.
Yeah.
That's
That's a nut sentence. Some people lose that.
mate. No context is bad.
It's on demand. You can change to be 12. No, I think you're right that it depends on the audience. Like, if I'm with you, it's like
The
I'm
audience.
6. I'm like 6, but if it's with like, if I'm at work, I'm like a 50-year-old man walking there like a fucking gangster,
Yeah, like you've
or
had...
like a matured gangster, like, howdy diddly, sir, how's it going?
AJ, financial...
Business director.
Exactly.
Um,
And yeah, okay, that's a nice question. Go
Okay.
on. Is question number 6 or 7? 6. Okay, 6.
yeah. Next question is, why do you think you do good things for other people?
I don't. Like, what do you mean?
Well, like good deeds, or just like favours, or just like
To get we've had this discussion before.
what, to control and manipulate?
Yes.
Oh, fucking
Everyone does good, and there's no such thing as a good deed.
hell. Okay, alright.
Why do you do a good deed? Who do you do good deeds for?
It makes me feel good.
No, it doesn't. It's lies. It's waffle.
So you can get one back in the future.
Exactly.
Yeah, not all the time, but yeah.
Well, no, not all the time, but like,
Not all
you have
the
to-
time.
you have to risk it. Like if imagine you were doing favours for me, and I said to you like, oh, I'm not going to do anything for you. You'd stop doing favours for me. You're like, oh, what on earth? What? So like if you were like if you were like. If I was like, oh, can you help me move? And you're like, yes. Oh, can you look after my kid? Yes. Can you?
That's quite big things,
and
though.
then you turn around to me and you're like, oh, could you like go to the shop and get something? I'm like, no. You'd be pissed. So that means you're expecting it from me because like I didn't.
But it depends on how big the favour is, because like for when we go to cinema, you're just like, oh yeah, just transfer the money later, and then 2 years later.
Still unpaid.
No, and then like so that's like
That's not a good deed. That's convenient for me.
no. It's also some people would be like, can you bank transfer me right now? I need to see
but
proof of
that's
evidence.
not me doing you a favour. That's convenient for me because.
But it's also doing me a favour.
Because I don't want to spend my time calculating. It's got nothing to do with you. Because I did the same. It's not like I'm doing you a favour. I'm doing myself a favour because I'm not spending time calculating.
Okay, but it also does me a favour because I'm like, okay,
That's a
I'll do
side
it
benefit.
after.
Okay, but let's say I'm driving my car to somewhere. Let's say I'm driving my pregnant wife to hospital.
Yeah.
And I've run over your worst enemy. I'm doing me a favour by getting my pregnant wife to the hospital, but you get the side benefit.
That's a weird analogy.
It is a weird analogy, but it's right, isn't it? Like you're just the side benefit. You're the byproduct of me doing something good for myself. Everyone is innately selfish. It's just the way it is. There's nobody who doesn't look out for themselves, unless you have kids, because you will always look out for your kids.
Yeah.
But that's like they're like part of you. They are your semen grown up. So.
Let's move on before this gets...
But no,
I get what you're trying to say. That ultimately at the time it may feel like you're doing something, but down in the future you'll probably have that kind of unconscious thing where you say, well, if I ask them, they'll probably do it just because of how much things I've done before.
Exactly.
But doesn't mean that you're necessarily thinking like that, but it's just an unconscious kind of...
back at your mind.
Yeah.
Well, no, because it's like people... I hate when best friends be like, oh, if someone shot my best friend, I'd take the bullet for them. No, you wouldn't. You'd let them shoot. You'd let them get shot. Would you let me get shot? I'd let you get shot.
I'll probably let you get
exactly.
shot. I ain't no hero.
And it's like... I wouldn't expect you to be like, oh, wait, I'll dive in front of the bullet for you. Oh, you soppy twat. So you get shot.
Yeah.
In your fucking head. Just
Yeah.
kill me.
In your head.
I want to live in this world. Fucking you size soppy. Just end it.
Right, I'm moving on.
Okay. This is a good question then. Nice one.
Do you live to work or work to live?
Work to live. My goal is to retire by the time I'm like 60.
Yeah. But that might require you living to work. Because if
you're living to work because you want to work to live, you're working to live.
It's a bit of both then.
It's not though, because I don't think as soon I have a good ability to, as soon as I stop working, switch myself off. The fact that I never stop working. No, I feel like you will always work to live unless you don't have anything in your personal life. Like I've got friends, family, etc. outside.
Yeah, but unless you decide to, I don't know, take on your own business, that's when it kind of switches, because you take on a...
I don't think so. I think it has to do with work-life balance. It's like...
Yeah, but it's someone who owns... Depending on how... At the very start, I'd say most people who own their own business, who don't come into like a big, massive one, but like start up a little one, will have to require some time for quite a while where they're not necessarily...
But isn't that to get them to a place where they can?
Yeah, so it's a bit of both, maybe.
Okay.
But if you... Obviously, some people just generally...
Don't have anything outside of their life.
Or just opposite is like go out every day, just turn up and pay the bills and that's it. They don't really care what they do.
That's stupid.
But yeah, I think that's a bit too far.
Either way.
Yeah.
I'm with you that it's both. But inevitably work.
But I'm inevitable.
Yeah.
How do you measure success? How do you measure...
your dick? The dick thing, if an iPhone's bigger than it,
what?
The biggest iPhone is like I'm good now. I'm still good. I'm still good.
Yeah, me too. I've got the iPhone Mini, by the way. Okay. Yeah, but what if the biggest iPhone?
They're small. They're not even small.
Introducing new pocket iPhone.
The iPhone Micro.
Microphone.
I think that's got.
Yeah. Not wealth. Is it wealth? Do you do it by wealth or by other things? Yeah.
Wealth's a factor.
A factor.
If I cake in, then what's the point? Wealth.
Well, what's the point of living?
Wealth, friends, family, progression in life, comparing to others.
I think a balance of...
Like, if I'm...
But do you think more things outweigh each other? Like...
Money.
Like, you reckon, to compare to friends and...
They're
that
about
kind of
even.
thing? And family?
Because it's like, there's no point having friends if you have no money. If all your friends have money. Because then they're experiencing the world a different way than you are.
So,
like, I would rather be the richest out of all of my friends.
And then...
And then take myself down to their level.
Or...
Be the poorest.
Or bring them back up to yours.
No.
Would you not be like... It's like, let's say you had nothing to do all day because you were that extremely wealthy. You did not need to work. Would you not be like...
Yeah.
You're my best mate. I'll just make you rich like that because it doesn't matter to me. And then we can just everything together because it doesn't matter.
Is that your dream? Is that what you want to do with me?
No, but I'm just...
that's so
or
cute.
A group of friends. You know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? So I'd do that. But if it's like to the point where I'm like significantly richer but not rich enough to make
Oh
me rich,
yeah.
then I just bring myself, because if you're
I bring
poor or-
myself down to your level.
No, I bring myself down to your like sort of spending disposable income, because like let's say if you go on like if you're really rich, you go on this mad trip away, but then all your friends are like, oh, I can't come, let's just go for a night out in like spoons or whatever, and I'm like, okay. But
Yeah,
like,
you.
if I'm poorer, I don't want to be the guy that's like, sorry guys, can't afford it, I'm poor, sorry.
No, yeah, but you don't want to be that guy who's like, I don't want to go to Wetherspoons. I'm going to go to LA.
No, but that's what I mean. So I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be like, oh yeah, I'll come through.
Yeah, yeah,
That's fine.
yeah.
Like, I'm calm doing whatever, but I don't want to be the guy who doesn't do it.
Yeah.
FOMO.
Fear of missing out.
Thanks.
Just to clear that.
I get it. Yeah,
Just in case.
No one knew.
Or they thought you said.
So yeah, I think wealth
Yes.
is success.
Okay.
Success factor. Is there any more?
That is it.
I very much enjoyed that segment. Can we do 8 more? Can this just be like a life podcast? I mean, we'd be shit at life.
Oh mate.
Imagine.
We haven't completed it. Level
Right, I'm going to go reset the camera and then I'm going to do our last segment. I want you to intro the
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You're on such a hot streak.
I'm not the top G.
You are the top G, ask Mr. Tate.
Feels like a good place to end off the podcast, but before we do, we have a segment,
Our weekly segment.
a weekly segment of Headline of the Week. If you don't know what Headline of the Week is, this is a segment where me and
Okay,
AJ
stop. You're embarrassing now. So it feels like a good place to end
Oh
the
my
podcast, but
gosh.
before we do, we have our weekly segment, Headline of the Week. If you guys don't know what Headline of the Week is, it's a weekly segment where I find a headline, old or new, and me and Ryan.
have a little talk about it.
So, in today's Headline of the Week, birth of a very active two-headed turtle with 4 front legs leaves experts baffled. I'm just going to show you a picture. The picture's linked down below.
What the looks like it's got 2 heads.
It has got 2 heads. Did you not read the Did you not hear what
I
it
thought
said?
you said just 4 front legs.
Very active two-headed turtle
Oh.
with 4 front legs.
2 heads and 4. Oh, so it's like a twin as such.
Yeah, it's like
It's like a Siamese twin.
Is it Siamese twin?
I thought that's where they. Oh, no. What's like conjoined?
Oh.
What are you going to say? Construed.
I was about to say semi-detached, but that's houses.
This property's for sale for.
Semi-detached. Peter Sutcliffe, real estate agent, loves me to
Head of sales. Yeah.
Howdy doodly.
Fucking hell.
Yes. So, what do you think of? What would you do if me and you were attached together and we had 2 heads and
2 heads each, as in
No,
we were one
we
body.
were one-
We shared a body.
we shared a head?
We shared a body. But what would I do? What do you mean? What else could I do?
Would you like if you dated someone? Would it be like a throuple? Because there is a
throuple?
conjoined. Yeah, is that what a throuple is?
No.
Throuple is like a 3-way couple. So like, let's say like if me, this girl, the girl and the girl are going out, and I'm going out with both girls. So it's like we're all together as a couple, like a throuple.
But what if me and you had totally different relationships with different people?
Sex would be fun.
I would have to.
Look away, blindfold yourself.
Yeah, and you would have to do the same, and we'd have to take.
Or.
But if we had one body, how would we know who's? This, yeah.
Shared enterprise.
Okay.
Share capital. All right. Okay. This feels like a good place to end the episode. So because now me and Ryan are going to spend about half an hour talking about sexy conjoined shit.
Yeah.
Or very many hypotheticals. So I want to thank you guys at home for listening. I have been your host, AJ.
And I've been Ryan.
See ya. Well, I'm doing shit, you know. We didn't talk about that. But it's done.
Fucking
Let's end it.